This is the Lowrance HDS-7 Live, and it's the best fish finder I've ever used on the water. But let me explain why. As an avid angler with over 20 years of experience, I've had the opportunity to try out a lot of different fish finders. Most of them give you a blurry picture of what's below the boat, and you're left guessing where the fish are. Not this one. The HDS-7 Live uses active imaging 3-in-1 sonar, and the clarity is unreal. You can actually see individual fish, bait balls, and even the bottom structure in stunning detail. It's like upgrading from an old tube TV to a 4K OLED. Once you see it, you won't go back. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I think it's worth checking out, especially if you're as serious about fishing as I am. I remember my first time using the HDS-7 Live. I was out on a lake, trying to find a school of bass. I had been searching for hours, but nothing seemed to be working. Then, I turned on the active imaging sonar, and suddenly, I could see everything. I mean, everything. The fish, the rocks, the weeds, it was all right there on the screen. I was amazed. I had never seen anything like it before. One of the biggest upgrades here is the dual-core processor. It processes sonar data faster than anything else I've used, so the screen updates smoothly even when you're moving fast or the water's choppy. I've had times where I'm trolling at 5 miles per hour and the screen still looks crisp. That kind of responsiveness makes a huge difference when you're trying to mark fish quickly. You don't have to worry about the screen freezing up or lagging behind, which can be frustrating when you're in the middle of a hot bite. The dual-channel chirp sonar is another game-changer. You get wide coverage for searching big areas, and then you can switch to a narrow beam for precise targeting. I used to have to switch between 2 different transducers depending on what I was doing. Now I just hit a button and it's done. It saved me a ton of time on the water, and it's allowed me to focus on what really matters, catching fish. Smartphone integration is built right in with the Fish Reveal app. You can control the fish finder from your phone, save waypoints, and even see what's on the screen without craning your neck. I love using it when I'm solo fishing. I can keep my eyes on the water while adjusting settings from my phone. It's also great for sharing screenshots with friends or posting updates online. I've even used it to create custom maps of my favorite fishing spots, which has been a huge help when I'm navigating unfamiliar waters. The preloaded CMap US enhanced mapping is solid too. It comes with detailed lake maps, and you can add more as you go. The routing feature makes it easy to mark a path or avoid shallow areas, which is super helpful when you're fishing unfamiliar water. I've used it to save routes to my favorite spots, and it's cut down on wasted time searching. Plus, the maps are highly detailed, so you can see everything from underwater structures to vegetation. It's been a huge help in finding new fishing spots and avoiding areas that are likely to get me stuck. Live sonar compatibility is a feature I didn't think I'd use much, but it's become one of my favorites. You can see fish reacting to your lure in real time. It's like watching a live feed of the strike zone. I've caught more fish using Live sonar than I have with any other method this season. It's amazing to see the fish swimming around your lure, and it gives you a whole new level of insight into their behavior. I've even used it to experiment with different lures and presentation styles, which has been really helpful in figuring out what the fish are looking for. The 7-inch touchscreen is bright and responsive, even in direct sunlight. I've used fish finders where the screen was so dim I couldn't see anything after 10 a.m. Not this one. The colors pop, and the touch controls are quick and accurate. I've had no issues with the screen freezing up or becoming unresponsive, even when I'm using it in harsh weather conditions. Now, it's not perfect. The price tag is steep. This isn't a budget fish finder. If you're just starting out or only fish occasionally, it might be overkill. I've been using the HDS-7 Live for a while now, and I can honestly say it's been a game changer for my fishing. I've caught more fish, and I've had more fun doing it. The level of detail and insight it provides is unparalleled, and it's given me a whole new level of confidence when I'm out on the water. If you're in the market for a high-end fish finder, this is the one to get. It's packed with features that actually make a difference on the water. The link is below if you want to check it out.